Now let's see this desaturation. Our body also requires desaturation, because why desaturation? For membrane fluidity. So if your cell does not have this unsaturated fatty acid, just let's see the difference between unsaturated and saturated fatty acid. So you can see this is saturated fatty acid. Saturated fatty acid is very straight chain. Okay. Unsaturated fatty, on the other hand, it has kink. So kinky fatty acid will occupy more space. And this is the difference. The fatty acid, the difference between the oil that you eat every day and the fat that is present in our body, or butter. So this is the difference. Butter or our fat has this saturated fatty acid, very high content of saturated fatty acid. I have already told you, palmitic acid is the content. Palmitic acid and stearic acid is very high. Only oleic acid is unsaturated fatty acid present. But this saturated fatty acid is very high in our adipocytes. This is straight. That is why this is straight chain will condense here. This is triglyceride. See, this is triglyceride. This is straight chain will condense like this. But if this in this straight chain, if this fatty acid is kinky, so you can see it will occupy more space like this. It will occupy more space, and that is why this triglyceride, when it is this triglyceride containing unsaturated fatty acid, will be liquid, and triglyceride containing saturated fatty acid will be this solid. So this is the basic difference between this. And you know, our membrane has to be semi-solid, not either solid, not or it should also not be liquid. So what our body does is, body has this phospholipid, and this phospholipid has two unsaturated fatty acid. So number one fatty acids will be straight. So you can see number one will be straight, but number two will be kinky, this unsaturated fatty acid. So number two fatty acid is generally unsaturated, and that is how this membrane of any cell, even adipocyte, is semi-solid. So this is the significance of unsaturation. So that is why we require this unsaturated fatty acid in phospholipid at second position. Generally, always it is present at the second position. We require unsaturated fatty acid here, and that is why our body our body should be able to synthesize this fatty acid. You can read also cis. All this fatty acid are in cis form. See, all fatty acids are in this double bond. There is cis form. Cis is like same side, this chain. So if it is trans form, you can see the trans form will be similar to this straight chain fatty acid. That is why trans form is not desirable for membrane. Unsaturated trans form is similar to saturated fatty acid. Therefore, this cis conformation is required. Cis unsaturated fatty acid will form kink, but not trans. So this is a very important concept. Why fatty acid is required? Why fatty acid is unsaturated fatty acid is required? So if our body does not have unsaturated fatty acid, if there is a lack of this unsaturated fatty acid, the condition you will study in hematology, or you must have studied, and this is a very important concept. This is called acanthosis. This is called acanthocytosis. So spiny RBC, this RBC will be spiny because of very high content of saturated fatty acid. You can understand the saturated fatty acid does not have flexibility, and that is why the membrane will be look spiny. So spiny RBC will be because of lack of unsaturated fatty acid in our body, only because of saturated fatty acid. It is actually a very important concept. I have correlated this with this. You will study this in detail in hematology and in pathology. So see, so on desaturation, we don't need to go into very detail about that. We don't have to go into like each and every step what happens, but just understand this. Understand very important thing, that we have this 1, 2, 3, 4 type of desaturase only, and you can see last desaturase is desaturase 9. So our body is incapable of desaturating beyond number 9. So it is a fatty acid. Our body is incapable of desaturating beyond number 9 carbon. So only last desaturation will be here. So our body can desaturate at 4 position, 4, 5, and 6 position. You can see 4, 5, 6 number continuous. You can remember 4, 5, 6, and 9. So 4 number, 5 number, and 6 number, and number 9. So it can desaturate, put double bond here, our body inside endoplasmic reticulum. It also happens inside endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Elongation also in endoplasmic reticulum, and this also in endoplasm. So delta 4 will add double bond here. Delta 5. So delta number is given when you count from here. So carbon number 1 is called delta 1. Carbon number 2 is called delta 2. And omega numbering is given from, if you count this carbon from this. This 18 number will be called omega 1. This 17 is called omega 2. And this 16 is called omega 3. This is fatty acid numbering. This is called omega 4. We will understand the significance of this omega numbering. Okay. So most common is delta numbering. It is utilized both in saturated and unsaturated. But this omega numbering is for unsaturated fatty acids. We will see in short while. So you can see addition of double bond here. Again, it can add double bond at 5 position. But see, conjugated, the continuous double bond cannot be added. Just I have shown here for your understanding. It can add here also, and then it can add at 6 position, 5, 6, 7, and then it can add at 9th position. Okay, not after 9. So this is a very, very important concept. Only plant can do. Only plant has ability to polymerize this. That is why here comes, because our body has lack deficiency of desaturating beyond this, and that is why some unsaturated fatty acid we have to take in diet that has unsaturation beyond this 9th carbon. So those fatty acids become essential fatty acid. Did you understand the concept of essential fatty acid? Why do we require some fatty acid in our diet? Because our body is incapable of desaturating beyond 9. Therefore, we require certain fatty acid which have unsaturation here at 15 numbers. Some fatty acid have the unsaturation at this 12 number. So we require such fatty acid. And then from this fatty acid, we can actually synthesize other fatty acid, required fatty acid. So let's see. These fatty acids are these two. These two fatty acids are essential fatty acids. These are very essential. So you can see here, there is double bond at 9th position and double bond at 12th and 15th. So our body is incapable of adding this 2 double bond. And our body is incapable of adding this 12 double bond. Okay. And therefore, these 2 fatty acids become important. Why these 2? Because you can see one is omega 3 fatty acid, other is omega 6 fatty acid. If you count from this last position, 1, 2, 3, and that is why this is omega 3 fatty acid. And if you count from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that is why this is omega 6 fatty acid. So from this omega 6 fatty acid, our body can synthesize all required omega 6 fatty acid. Okay, from this fatty acid. And from this omega 3 fatty acid, our body can synthesize all omega 3 fatty acid. And I'll tell you one thing. Among this omega 6 and omega 3, omega 6 is widely present in all oils, widely present in all oils. What is deficient is omega 3. Omega 3 is deficient in all food. That is why we need to take care more of this omega 3 fatty acid. And as a matter of fact, omega 3 is very good, better, actually good for health. A certain amount of omega 3, ratio of omega 3 and omega 6 has to be maintained. It is good for your cardiovascular health, CVS health. Just understand this. And that is why we focus more on, sometimes we focus more on omega 3 fatty acid. But don't forget that you also require omega 6, okay? Because it is abundant. Because see, water is, can you live without water? Can you live without air?
No.
No. But do we respect as respect this water and air needs? No, we pollute air, we pollute water. We are not taking care as a humanity is very worst today at taking care of these things, environment, air and water. So because something becomes abundant, we don't actually give that significance. This does not mean that it is not required. So the same thing happens with omega. So omega 6 is also required for our body because it is abundantly found. That is why we don't care about this. So food supplementation will have this abundant, food will be supplemented with omega 3 fatty acid. You can see here how this will be synthesized. So I will tell you a glimpse. So how it is synthesized. So you can see here. So this is 18 carbon. This is called linolenic acid. Alpha linolenic acid. Okay, this is essential fatty acid. This is called linoleic acid. This is omega 6 fatty acid. From linolenic acid, if you can see, next omega 3 fatty acid is timnodenic acid. And this timnodenic acid has how many? So remember, these three things defines the fatty acid. One is geometry, position of double bond, and number of double bond. Here three number of. So this is called, this is trienoic acid. This is a trienoic acid. Just remember, oic acid. Oh, this is 18 for octadeca. Octadeca. So octadeca means, deca means 10, octa means 8, 18. So octadeca trienoic acid. Trienoic acid. 2, 3 in means double bond. In and oic means this fatty acid. Octadeca trienoic acid. So this trienoic acid will convert into this penta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is pentaenoic acid. Pentaenoic acid. So pentaenoic acid with this 20. 20 is called icosa. 20 is icosa, means 20. So icosa pentaenoic acid. Same way you can number this also. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double bond. So 6 is hexa. Hexa, then enoic acid. So enoic acid. So this is the number of double bond. Okay, and position is described here. Omega 3 is nothing but position. We call this all omega 3 because we are signifying position. And then with delta numbering, we also define this by position specifically. So hexa, and actually you don't have to remember, just understand that. This is hexaenoic acid, this is pentaenoic, this is icosa. And this is 22. So do means 2, icosa, cosa. Okay, docosa means 22 hexaenoic acid. So you can see DHA means docosa hexaenoic acid. So this is also referred to as DHA. You will find this DHA in supplementation in pediatric products. You must have heard. So they say that it is required for brain growth. Yes, it is required for brain growth. But if you supplement this, so even baby can convert this into this. Okay, if you supplement this. And you know, this essential fatty acid, they are present in plant, not in animal. They are present in plant. These two essential fatty acids are present in plant. These are present in animal. Higher chain fatty acid always present in animal. Animal takes this essential fatty acid and convert into higher chain fatty acid. How is it converted into higher chain fatty acid? Let's have a look. So you can see 18 means octadeca will convert into icosa, this pentaenoic acid. How? So, you know, this is 20. So there will be addition of this 2 carbon. The 2 carbon acetyl coenzyme will be added here. And you can see there is 2 double bond. And after addition, we have 2 desaturated. One desaturated. First will be, it will be desaturated here at 6th position. At 6th position. So one more thing you notice, the double bond is in interval of 3. 5, after 5, there will be 8. After 8, there will be 11. After 11, there will be 14. So always double bond will be in interval of 3 carbon. So that is very important. So if there is 9, so double bond can be added at 6th position. Okay, so first double bond added before, and then after addition of double bond, there will be addition of what? Acetyl coenzyme A. And then one acetyl coenzyme A addition will make it 20 carbon. So what will be the position of this carbon? You add the 2. Position of double bond will be 2, that is 8. 6 will become 8. 9 plus 2 will become 11. 12 plus 2 will become 14. 2 will become 17, and 18 plus 2 will become 20. So now next double bond will be added at 5th position by desaturation. The same way this will also be synthesized by addition of one acetyl coenzyme A and addition of double bond. You can see 5 will become 7 plus 2. This will become 10th position and 13th position. 14 will become 16. 17 will become 19, and this will become 22. So fourth double bond at 4th position can be added in our body. So this is how you can see this is become essential. From this, our body can synthesize this other two, timnodenic acid and DHA. I want you to remember the name of this fatty acid. This is the both name. I will show you the table also. So from this linoleic acid, this, see, name is similar. Linolenic, and this is also linoleic, but this is gamma, only difference. Just remember that is what alpha linolenic acid is essential, and linoleic acid is omega-6, and this is omega-3. Alpha linolenic is omega-3, and this is omega-6. From omega-6 linoleic acid, gamma linolenic acid from just one desaturation at 6th position. And then next, this is arachidonic acid. Arachidonic acid is made by addition of 2 carbon, acetyl coenzyme A, and then one additional desaturation. If you add one acetyl coenzyme, 6 become 8, 9 become 11, 12 become 14 plus 2, and then our body will add one more double bond. So this becomes arachidonic acid. But see, I have marked this also as, I have shaded this also as yellow, because this is also considered as essential fatty acid. Why? The demand of this is very high, and thus demand does not meet the production capacity because of its demand. Okay, because of its demand, though our body can synthesize this, but because of its demand, this also becomes essential fatty acid. So 2, because we require this is essential, absolute essential. These are absolute essential, and this also becomes essential because of demand. So did you understand essential fatty acids and omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids? You can see, how do you remember omega-3? 1, 2, 3. So omega-3 position has double bond. That is why this is omega-3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You can see, count the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omega-6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omega-6 position has double bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Omega-6. And that is why these are called omega-6. These are called omega-3. Did you understand the concept of omega-3 fatty acids and omega-6 fatty acids?
Yes.
This is very easy. And just what you have to remember, this and this. I told you this is whole thing you can understand, but remember this. What are essential fatty acids? Okay. So now you can see, these are the table you can see. So this is how, this is number. As you have seen the enzymatic numbering, enzyme commission number, that is how number is given. So this number is given first, this carbon number, how many carbon is there, and then the number of double bond, and then position of double bond. Okay, C and P. So carbon number, number of double bond, and position of double bond. So this is how this is named, and this is delta position, not omega. And this is omega-6 fat. These are omega-6 fatty acids. You can see, as I have told you, octa, all are cis. They will have to be in cis configuration. Trans configuration are not helpful. So as I before only I told you. So cis octadecaenoic acid. This is called octadeca, means 18. Octadeca di. Yes, di for two fatty. Octadeca dienoic acid. Now you can see octadeca trienoic acid. This omega-6 is this octadeca-dienoic, octadeca-trienoic, octadeca-tetraenoic. Arachidonic acid, octadeca. So not, this is not octadeca, this is icosa. Icosa tetraenoic acid. So you can see this is octadeca-dienoic acid, octadeca-trienoic acid, and because 20 octa, this is actually not octadeca, this is icosa tetraenoic acid. The same way you can see octadeca-trienoic acid here, trienoic acid, and you can see icosa pentaenoic acid. This is stenodenic acid. Docosa hexaenoic acid, DHA. A famous name of cis cervonic acid is DHA. You can see higher chain is present in animal. So fish oil has cervonic acid, not this essential fatty acid. And this flaxseed, linseed, flaxseed, linseed, they have this. And you can see this is very abundantly found in omega-6 is very abundantly found in peanut, corn, everywhere. Soy oil, all oil. So this is all about very important concept of omega-6, omega-3 fatty acids.